Oh, that's right. The Fears Man is back. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yo, guys. Fears. Audience. Fears. As you can tell, Fears has been traveling, and I finally made it home in my apartment, back in Florida. That's right. What is going on? James says, "Yo, Fears, glad you made it back home okay." I did. I'm a little tired. I've been home for about an hour and a half. My friend Sam dropped me off. I got something to eat. I took a shower, and I've just been kind of relaxing. And while I was relaxing, I haven't finished entirely unpacking, but I'm almost unpacked. So good to see everybody. The last 2 weeks have just been insane, guys. Very, 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 very emotional for everybody, especially me. So things have been kind of crazy a little bit. So I appreciate you guys understanding, and I appreciate your guys' support and blessings and prayers and just everything. You guys have been amazing. You guys have been so wonderful, and I just can't thank you enough. I appreciate it. I really do. And for everybody that doesn't know, my dad passed away last week. So we had the funeral last Friday. So, and even though it was very emotional, I'm glad my dad's in no more pain. And if you have to send off a loved one, my dad knew the end was coming, so he made it really easy on my mom and my brother and me, because he had a lot of stuff planned, and then whatever he didn't plan, because my dad was very organized, and he said, I want this music at the funeral, and I want this, and I want that. So he made it easy. Whatever he couldn't think of, me, my mom, and my brother took care of the rest. So pretty much it's been 2 weeks of just like I kid you not, just planning. So like planning like all the funeral stuff and just but we finally got done with everything, and I'm glad it's all over, and I already miss you, Dad. And I love you, and I'll never forget my dad. And my dad would want me to be happy, and he'd want me to continually make him proud, because I already made him proud, but I'm going to continue to make him proud. I'm going to continue to chase my dreams. I'm going to continue to help my mom and my brother out as much as possible, and just be the best epic John Fears I possibly can be. Yo, what up, Visions? Visions says, what's up? Visions, did you ever see that fucking what was it? Look, oh god, fucking Bud Light commercial. What's up? I always wanted to be in that fucking commercial. And then they did like a white version of it. What are you doing? Nothing much. Just, watching the market stocks, drinking an import. That is correct. What are you doing? I love all those commercials. But anyway, so tonight's topics are, let me pull them up. I'm in Florida, or actually I should reword it. I'm going to say I'm back in Florida. Good memories, and then I've got a lot of things to think about now that I am back, and I'm going to get into that. And then if you guys have got any questions, or if you guys want me to answer anything, put your questions down in the chat, and I will pretty much answer anything and everything within reason. Within reason. So yeah. So what up, Visions? What up, James? And the two other people watching. So yeah, what up? I got my coffee back in the legendary, oh shit, the legendary Fears Man 26 mug. I cannot wait until Visions one day makes the Fears Vlogs cup. Then we can like expand into Fears Man 26 t-shirts, Fears Vlogs t-shirts, Fears Man pens. You know, the sky is the limit. And one of these days, Fears will get off his ass, and I will make a merch store. And the first thing I'm selling, Visions gave me the rights to it. He gave me the picture and the rights to make as many anime bullshit t-shirts that Fears possibly can make in my own lifetime. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Anyway, I want to show you guys something. I showed you them yesterday, but I ended up deleting yesterday's stream. I'm just gonna throw it out there right now. I said some things I shouldn't have. Oh yeah, and I got a little in trouble. I don't remember giving any of the trolls death threats, but someone told me that I did, and then I hurt someone's feelings, not on purpose, but I did hurt someone's feelings. I apologized to this person, and I didn't apologize to the trolls, but I apologized to this person that mistook what I said, and I agreed to take down the stream. So I was going to do another one anyway. So yeah. James says, I didn't want to say this earlier when you mentioned your dad having pancreatic cancer. No, it wasn't pancreatic. It was prostate. It was prostate cancer. But I lost a good friend of mine a year ago next week to the same thing. It wasn't the same thing, James. It was prostate cancer that my dad died of. And then towards the end, he got COVID. Where, we don't know, because my mom doesn't have COVID. I don't have COVID. But yeah. Oh, that's right. That's right, Tyler. I did say that I was going to feed someone to a gator. I forgot about that. That's right. Well, it was a troll, so it wasn't the person that I hurt their feelings. That person deserves to get eaten by a gator. But all the other things I felt really bad of, and I took the stream down for a good reason. So anyway. Yeah, exactly, mercenary man. So I'm gonna try my best not to mention anyone's name that that annoys me. Any of the trolls' names, I'm not gonna mention any names. Also, I'm probably not gonna mention Casey's name because you guys are getting sick and tired of me talking about Casey, and I don't want to. I don't want to say mean things about her because that may affect me and her friendship. So I'll probably stop saying stuff like that. But anyway, moving on. I just wanted to get that out of the way. So to the person that I hurt their feelings, you know who you are. I apologize. I really do. I've already apologized to this person in private. But yeah, but I promised that I would get rid of the stream. So anyway, in case you didn't see yesterday's stream, I'm going to show you guys something. Give me 1 second. Oh, wait. I need to grab it. I'll be right back. Oh, yeah. Booyah. Booyah. Man, when Fears says that I found some goodies. I found some goodies, and that's an understatement. I took Vision's advice. Now I read the back of this, but I've never seen a frame of the movie. But I trust Visions. Visions said this is a really good one. Dead End Drive-In. Oh yeah. Look at that. Look at this like hilarious guy over here. Wait, where is he? Right there. He's like holding a piece of plywood or something. And then this guy over here. This guy's hilarious. Apparently it made me think. It made me think of Escape from New York, which I'll probably watch tonight because I haven't seen it in like 2 or 3 weeks. Oh shit. Get on some motherfucking Snake Plissken. And then, like, the best line is in number 2, and it's not even in the goddamn movie. It's in the trailer, and the trailer is on the Blu-ray, and it's like, no smoking, no red meat. You can only marry someone in a court of law. And then all of a sudden, like, this explosion happens, and then all of a sudden Snake Plissken's like looking off into the distance and shit. And all of a sudden he turns and he's like, your rules are really starting to annoy me. Why didn't they put that in the fucking movie? One of the greatest lines ever, and it's not in the fucking movie. It's in the goddamn trailer. F for presentation. But that's why it's the sequel, and it's not as good as the first one. If they would have thought of that line in number 1, they would have put it in number 1. So there it is. So that's the first one I found. And the second one, as you guys all know, about a month or 2 ago, I went to go visit my dad, and I thought, all right, at least one day I need to sneak away and go play in V-Stock. And I found Jack Frost. Then Visions or Randy said, well, Fears, you do know that they made a sequel. And I was like, they made a sequel to that hunk of garbage? But it's great garbage. And I was like, well, if I ever see number 2 in real life, I have to have it in the collection. Ask and you shall receive. GUNG. There it is. He's freaking surfing in the Bahamas with a switchblade knife. And then he's had kids. So he has like evil little snowman kids killing you too. It is fucking over with. Oh my God. I cannot wait to watch this hunk of garbage. Then I didn't buy this. My brother bought this for me not a year or 2 ago, 2018. And I thought I brought it down here whenever I moved in 2019. I thought it was lost forever. I was just going through the basement, kind of organizing my dad's things, what my mom's going to keep, what I'm going to keep, what my brother's going to keep, that kind of stuff. I look over, I have in a corner of the basement is all the stuff I've accumulated from 3 years old to now 38. And in a clear plastic tub with some movies, and this was lying on top, and I was like, thank God. If you guys have never seen this, I've seen it, but I'm going to rewatch it because I haven't seen it in, 4 or 5 years. Ghost Heads, The Real Heart of the Ghostbuster, a documentary from the fans to the fans. Booyah. And then, this ain't a Blu-ray. I just went through my DVD collection in Missouri, and I love this Christmas movie, and I was like, all right, when Christmas rolls around, I got to watch this. Booyah. The Man Who Invented Christmas. Charles Dickens, one of my favorite writers. It shows you how he scribbled together A Christmas Carol, one of the greatest Christmas stories of all time. So those are the goodies that Fears got for this trip. What goodies will Fears get the next trip? I don't know. We'll find out. Visions, I swear to God, I was this close from buying that hilarious movie, The Car. Have you ever heard of that one? The Car. It's about like a black Ford car. Or wait, is it a Ford or is it it's like a Cadillac or something. And it goes to this like Arizona town. It doesn't even tell you why the car comes alive. It just comes alive, just starts killing anyone and everyone, and then the sheriff is the only one that takes him down. And somehow he takes him down. That's what the back of the DVD covered, and I was so close. But it was down. I was like, well, I don't want to spend all of my money that I brought for the trip. I was like, it's either going to be dead end drive-in or the car. And I was like, because I already knew for a fact I was going to get Jack Frost 2, Jack Frost Deuce, the return of the mutant killer snowman. Just the name of that makes me puke. So I was like, all right, which one? The car or Dead End Drive-In? And the only reason why I picked Dead End Drive-In is I was like, I bet Visions has seen this before. That was the first thing that popped into my mind. And then and then um and then the second thing was it reminded me of Escape from New York. I was like, all right, so instead of New York as a prison, they've turned the drive-in theater into a prison. And once you go in, you don't come out. And then these like four teenagers are like, we've done nothing wrong. Why are we in here? And I watched the trailer Visions, and basically like these 4 or 5 teenagers are like, you're not going to contain us in this drive-in. We're going to do whatever it takes to break out, and you sons of bitches, and like, we're going to do whatever it takes. And they just set things on fire, and they're killing people, and they're like making ramps to like fly out of the theater. And I was like, I can't wait to watch this piece of crap. So but it's great crap. That's Fears' philosophy. I watched the trailer. I was laughing hysterically. I cannot wait to watch this. I'll probably watch it tomorrow night after I get all my errands done. Because now that I'm back, I have tons of errands to do, and I'll get into those. I mean, a lot. First of all, this place hasn't been cleaned in 2.5 weeks, and Fears' OCD is kicking in hard, and I'm like, that needs to be clean, and that needs to be clean. The amount of dust on my television, oh my lord, it's driving me nuts. So probably at least one day of cleaning, or I'll clean a little bit every single day until this place is immaculate. Larry says, yo, Fears, how was the flight? Any babes on the flight? I'll be honest, some of the flight attendants, ooh la la. I was like, she's hot. Visions, I hate to say it, I've met a few redheads that are hot. It's the freckles that gets Fierce. Like, they're all like cringy and shit. No, not cringy. They're all like crinkly, like all over this girl's nose. And I don't know. Maybe Fierce shouldn't be that picky because I'm almost 40 and I haven't got a wife yet. But so far, I've only met like 1 or 2 girls with redhead that are hot. This is one of them. This airline attendant, dark red hair, kind of tall, long legs, hourglass body. I was like, oh my holy Christ. I'm like, why can't Fears have a babe like that? So I'd say, to answer your question, Larry, out of all the flight attendants, 3 girls. 3 girls were hot. The other 3 were nah. The flight was great. Remember how I told you on the way to Missouri, bumpy. There wasn't one bump on the way back. Fears got about a 15-minute cat nap in, which is all right, but I wish I could have had more. There was a screaming baby on the flight, which I get it. I understand if you're a parent and you have a little one, sometimes babies cry, but besides the crying baby, Fears got, a nice little nap in. So not too bad. Red on the head, but fire in the bush. Very true. Very, 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 very true. So, yes. So, which one do you guys want me to watch first? Well, this doesn't count. Booyah, or booyah. Put in the chat. Let me know what you guys think. What should Fears watch first? Because I'm pretty much after this stream, I'm going to upload something. I edited a video. I edited while I was in town. I edited the video of me and LC doing that interview. So I'm going to try to upload that tonight or tomorrow. Put the finishing touches on it, upload it, go to bed, get up early and start doing my errands, which I'll tell you about. But let me know. Let me know what I should watch. I mean, they're all good. They're all good. And yes, Visions, I promise I will finish up Sleepaway Camp and I will upload it soon. I'm not going to give you guys a date because then I'll feel like a complete butthead if I don't upload it on that day. But I swear, now that I'm back, I'm going to upload it. Oh yeah. Let's see. Any other updates? My mom thanked me and my brother for all of our help. And I was like, Mom, you don't even have to tell me thank you. I'm like, anything for dad. Anything for dad. And then I was like, anything for you, Mom. I'm like, hell, you're still alive. I said, Mom, I said, if you need anything, you let me know. I said, give me a call. I said, because I usually call my mom once a week. But now that this has happened, I'm like, I got to call my mom more. So I'm going to probably call my mom twice a week now. And then my grandma, like I spent, by the way, Pixel, Grandma Fears is feeling fantastic. But Grandma Fears misses me because I live out here. And I would usually call her once a week. And she's like, promise me that you'll call me more than once a week. And I was like, I promise, Grandma. So I gotta call Grandma at least twice a week now, which is fine because I love Grandma and I love my mom. So yeah. Vision says, I think it's great to have a lot of self-esteem and confidence, but you may have to lower the lady standards and get with a redhead. Very true, Visions. Very true. I just know what I like in a woman, but I think Fears they are a little high. But I cannot wait till Pretend Stories comes back into the chat because he hasn't been here for a few days. So someone tell him that I'm back. And he said he wants to take me to that Gators restaurant. I've heard of it. I've just never been in. And he said, Fears, he's like, there's tons of chicks there. And I'm pretty confident when it comes to women. Other things I have low self-confidence on, but my dad taught me the golden rule. The worst thing that they can say to you is no. Then you just say, no harm, no foul. Yes, I heard about that too. I'm sorry. My dad said no. You say no harm, no foul. You're not interested. I understand. Then you move on to the next one. Randy told me about this, Visions. Randy wrote me on Facebook and said, hey, Fears, me and my mom are in a hotel like 2.5 hours away. He goes, but we don't know what our house looks like. So he said, pray for us because whenever we come back, our house may be flooded. I hope that isn't the case. I hope Randy's all right. I'm going to try and call him after this stream is done because I've only got to talk to Randall because Randall doesn't have a cell phone. I just call his house phone because he moved his mom into his house. I don't understand why Randall doesn't have a cell phone. He just, I guess, doesn't have it just to save money or something. But this is when I hate when he doesn't have a cell phone because if he had a cell phone, I could call him right away. But his mom's got a cell phone, so sometimes like last year, not last year. In 2020, we had a pretty horrific hurricane. He called me from his mom's cell phone. So, Randall, when you get this message, give Fears a call. I want to make sure you're all right, buddy. I hope you're all right. I hope your mom's all right. I hope your house is all right, man. So, yeah. Anyway, so Pretend Stories. I cannot wait till we hang out. Let's go to Gators because he lives near me. I think he told me he lives like in Orlando. So, wait. Yeah, I think he said he lives in Orlando somewhere. So, Pretend Stories, when you get this, let me know. But anyway, I'm just going to keep myself busy, guys, because if I keep thinking about my dad, I mean, I'm always going to think about my dad, but my mom even told me, she's like, John, find a job, work on your content, keep busy, find a girl, be happy. That's what your dad would want. I was like, I know that's what dad would want, but I said, that's what I want too. My mom's like, well, don't. She goes, if you keep thinking and stuff, she's like, you'll get nowhere and you'll just drive yourself insane. So I'm still pretty sad, but I'm so happy that my dad is no longer in pain because my God, my dad was suffering like no other, dude. And you guys heard all my updates. My dad did not give up, not even till the bitter end, man. Even with like one little breath still left in my dad's body, he was still fighting it. And that's probably what I would do. You never want to give up, you know? So it's just a shame what happened because my dad was fucking awesome. My dad was so fucking cool. He was like the ultimate man's man. He served in the military like 9 years, got so many medals and awards and shit. Such a cool dude. He's fucking awesome. So yeah, I'm really gonna miss him. I really am. Uh, but yeah. But Pixel, Visions, Tyler, Larry, who else is in here? I think I saw Richie. Richie, James, Clark, if you're still here. He's my buddy from high school. Mercenary Man, if you're still in here, I'm glad that everyone's doing all right. I'm doing okay. I'm hanging in there. I'm hanging in there. So yeah, so I'm back in Florida. It was kind of weird to come in because I haven't been in my house in 2.5 weeks. But I looked around. I'm like, all right, the movie props are still there. The movies are there. All the Ghostbuster shit in the kitchen still there. Great. Nobody broke in. Good. I went and checked out my car. Everything's good there. I do need to get a new tire on my right side in the front because I ran over a nail. They thought they could patch it. I thought it would be flat by the time I got here. It's not flat. It's just the air's coming out a tiny bit at a time. So I'm going to make an appointment soon, tomorrow or the next day, and get a new tire. So yeah. See, I like your thinking, Pixel. Pixel says, and I'm asking myself the same question, Pixel. He says, too bad. Well, it's not really a question, it's a statement. He says, too bad the hurricane didn't wash a hot babe to your doorstep. That's true. Do you know what it did wash my doorstep? Sam drops me off. I said, hey, Sam, you want to come in for a minute? Because he didn't watch yesterday's stream, so he didn't see all the movies in my bag. I said, hey, I want to show you these fucking hilarious movies that I got. And he's like, how hilarious are they, Fears? I'm like, oh, they're pretty hilarious. And then Sam's like, did you ever hunt down Chopping Mall? I said, I didn't hunt it down. I said, Pixel and Vision showed me a link on YouTube where you can watch it for free. So I said, I finally watched it. I did a review. And he goes, oh, but you haven't bought it yet. I said, no, I haven't bought it yet. But I said, as soon as I get a job and pay the rent and shit, I said, whatever money's left over, I want to buy some Chopping Mall. Super cheap on, what'd you say, Pixel? You said eBay or Amazon? I can't remember. Put it in the chat. Let me know. And he's like, oh, well, that's not bad, Fears. I think you said like, what, $22 on Amazon or something like that? But yes, Pixel, I'm asking myself this statement. So I get home, and what did wash up, tons and tons of leaves. Kid you not, a massive amount of leaves in front of Fears' door. You couldn't even see my doormat. And I'm like, oh, I looked down. I'm like, oh, shit. So I just kind of like kicked all the leaves to one side. But I'm going to get a broom tomorrow and just sweep them up and just throw them away because a mound of them, a mound of leaves. I was like, well, I'm like, there was a hurricane, there was rain, there was wind. We didn't get hit too bad. Like Sam, so I said, give me the update, Sam. I said, what did I miss these last 2 weeks? He's like, nothing. He's like, applied for jobs. He goes, I quit my moving job because they were treating me like crap. And I said, yeah. I said, did you find a job? And he's like, yeah, I found a job. He goes, I'm doing training. And I said, well, I said, when do you think we can stream? He goes, probably tomorrow. So if everything goes all right, he said he gets off of his training because he said his first day of work does not officially start until Wednesday or Thursday. I can't remember, but he said somewhere later on this week. And he said, so we maybe could stream after my training. And I said, I hope they're paying you for that training. He goes, oh, yeah, Fears, they're paying me for the training. I was like, oh, sweet. Get on those Benjamins. Because that would really suck if he had to do free training. Buh. If you're at work, you need to be making the Benjamins, So he said, give me a call around 3:50, 4 o'clock. And I said, all right. He goes, and then we should be able to stream. But he has to work on Wednesday. So if we do stream tomorrow, it'll probably be a short stream, like 3 hours, maybe 4 tops. We can't be doing 6 or 7 because Sam said, I've got to get my beauty sleep. And I was like, 3 hours is fine. I'm like, the fans will understand. I said, not just Pixel is itching for one. I said, everyone's itching for a video game stream. I'm itching for one. I'm going to pump out some more content. some more vlog content when I can. So yeah, let's see here. Pixel says, "Oh, it's $20." Okay, I thought I was close. I thought it was 22. That's not bad. That's not bad. $20 on Amazon. Ooh yeah. Vision says, "By the way, I've never seen The Car before. I like those types of movies though. Christina, Duel, Wheels of Terror. Wheels of Terror. Oh, now I have. Hang on. Let me YouTube this. Hang on. Wheels of Terror. Never heard of that one. Well, I have to watch the trailer because if it's anything like Duel, I've seen Duel and I've seen Christina. Oh, I'm sorry, Christine, and both of those are fucking great. So, Wheels of Terror. Just the name of it makes me puke. Wheels of Terror. I really want to get oh, what was that one that I saw? Oh, it had Leslie Nielsen in it. Creep Show. That, oh man. Visions, that scene where he terrorized that guy and that girl at the beach. For the 80s, that's some creepy shit. Because I always think, well, no one can hear that guy scream because the guy owns that part of the beach. Like he's screaming, like the guy is screaming his head off, help me, oh my God. And then like the Leslie Nielsen character's like, go ahead, Richard, scream all you want, scream, all the way into the hills. He goes, until your mouth sets on fire, no one's gonna be able to hear you. Why? Because I own the beach. He starts burying the guy alive up to his neck with sand. I'm like, this could, you know why it's so scary, Visions? It could really happen. Some nutcase could do that to Fears. Like, hey, Fears, I hate you. I hate your streams. I'm just gonna bury you alive and let the waves kill you. You better hold your breath. And I'm watching this, and I'm like, oh, this guy in the sand, he is so like fucked beyond belief. There's no way. All of a sudden, he dies. Right? The guy thinks he gets away with it. Right? All of a sudden, he hears this knock on the door. Two rotting corpses that were in the sand come, and they're like, "We want you to come to the beach with us, Richard." And they sound just like that, like, "We've got a hole waiting for you." And I'm like, "Oh," I'm like, "This guy is in some deep shit." And I'm like, "Well, good on you. You shouldn't have buried him alive, so serves you right." I said, "You stupid idiot." And he tries to shoot him. He shoots him like 3, 4 times. Like, "You can't kill us, Richard, because we're already dead." He ends up getting a little taste of his own medicine. Boom, they put him in the sand. He dies because of the waves. And I was like, oh yeah, gung. Shouldn't have done it to them. I'm telling you, Visions, that is some creepy shit. Oh man. So I cannot wait to get Creep Show. Now I've seen bits and pieces of Creep Show. But I've never seen it all the way through, and I've never seen one frame of Creep Show Part Deuce. So, all right, Wheels of Terror. Oh my gosh, this looks hilarious already. Wheels of Terror, and it's got a yellow van. Well, that doesn't really look that terrifying. It's a yellow van. It says Wheels of Terror 1990, full movie, good quality. I don't know what's so terrifying about a yellow van, but here, let's watch the trailer. Let's watch the trailer. There we go. Or you know what? I'll watch it after. But already, Visions, it looks hilarious because it's a yellow van. What's so terrifying about a yellow van? Well, I don't know if that's the actual car. I mean, that's like when you write Wheels of Terror in, that's the first thing that pops up. But I also want to get this one. Um, um, oh, Randy told me about it. Oh, you guys would have to help me with this one. It's not a horror movie. It's a sci-fi action adventure. It's got Tommy. Oh, what's his name? The guy out of Men in Black, the old dude, Tommy Lee Jones, or oh, what? The guy that played Two Face, Tommy. I think it's Tommy Lee Jones, and he like steals this like futuristic car because somebody stole it from him, and so now he's got to like steal it back. Do you know which one I'm talking about, Visions? It's like I think it's like Black Thunder or Black Lightning or Black Moon something. I don't remember what it's called, but it looked great. And I just haven't got it yet. But I watched the trailer when Randy told me to. So if you guys think of that one, let me know. Let me know. Yo, there he is, the myth, the man, the legend, LC. And LC, once I get done, I'm gonna send you the link, buddy, and we can talk to LC here because LC has not been in a stream in a minute. So yep. Yep. Let's see. Vision says, "What game will you guys be playing?" Well, we haven't finished Outlast, so we're gonna try and finish Outlast. And then Sam's like, "Oh, Fears, we still have so much to do on Outlast." He goes, "We probably won't finish it." I said, "Okay, here's what we'll do. Here's what we'll do." I said, we'll play most of the stream Outlast, make some good, some good progress on it, and then I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna bust out some old Super Nintendo games, find those hilarious gems that we did last time. Oh yeah. Hero says, "No, no, no, not tonight. I'll be on tomorrow, my friend. I'm in bed early. I did a gaming stream early." Oh, okay, I got you. I understand. It is a little late, so I get it. No worries. So definitely not Dead Space Pixel. We're gonna try and finish Outlast. So Outlast, and then some Super Nintendo games. All right, let's see. He says, "All right, now Chud. Oh, it's on my to-do list." Oh yeah, Chud looks amazing. And he's like, "Just when you thought it was safe to go back in the sewers, it wasn't safe to begin with to go in the sewers. And why in the hell would you want?" That's what they say in the trailer. "Just when you thought it was safe to go back into the sewers." I've been to New York. There's no way in hell Fears wants to go into a sewer, let alone come back into the sewer. I'm just like, you people are losing your minds. I'm like, why would you want to go back into a sewer? It makes no damn sense. Anyway, it's hilarious. So yeah, no, it's I can't think of it. Visions. Um, he says Rolling Thunder. I don't think I've seen it, but my dad really liked. No, it's not Rolling Thunder. It's like Black Moon something. It's like an action adventure. It takes place in the distant. I'm sorry, the not too distant future. Their version of 1998, even though that's not the future, but it's their version of the future because they filmed it like in the 80s. So 1998 back then, that would be the future. But and it's like they're selling this futuristic car and he has to steal it and try and sell it to somebody else. And then someone steals it and he's like, "Oh, you fucked up." And they're like, "No, we didn't. We have the car now." And he's like, "Well, you don't know who the hell I am." He goes, "I'm your worst damn nightmare." And then he steals the car back and it's like this massive, epic, going nuts, like prototype car. And I'm like, "Oh, that's way up Fears' like alley, like classic cheesy, like kind of night rider ish type of car." It's like Black Moon something. I can't. Here, let me see. Hang on. I'll try and find it. Hang on. Uh, I'm just gonna write Black Moon Tommy Lee Jones and see if it pops up. Black Moon Tommy Lee Jones. Let's see if it pops up. Come on. There it is. Have you ever? There it is. Visions. Have you ever seen a movie called Black Moon Rising? Black Moon Rising. I see. I was almost right. I had the first part. Black Moon Rising. Have you ever seen that movie? I watched the trailer. Randy's like, "Fears, you really need to watch this." And I was like, "Is it that good?" He's like, "Oh, it's good." It was either Randy or Sam told me about it. Probably not Sam because he's like only like 24, 25. Anyway, um, Hero says, "So what's good?" Heroes, it's been an emotional 2 weeks. I'm so glad to be back to my house. I'm so happy to help my mom out and my brother, and you know, send my dad off the way we did because man, he had one epic funeral. And but if you would have known my dad, it was worth every single penny because my dad was that fucking epic. So it was an honor and a pleasure to not only speak at my dad's funeral, and I killed it, by the way, with my speech. My speech was epic. And my brother's speech was good. Everyone's speeches was good. Um, but my brother said that I killed it. My brother said like my speech was the best, and I was like, well, it's not a competition, but I'm like, I appreciate you saying it. He's like, no, man. He goes, it was well thought out, well planned, and I was like, oh, cool, I appreciate that. So I'm ready to get back to work. I don't care what type of work. I'll take whatever. Like I'm literally gonna go up to McDonald's and beg for a job. I'm literally gonna go to that job agency thing that Heroes told me about. Heroes, I'm not going right away because I have to pay my rent, pay some bills that are overdue, and then my tire on my right side is almost flat. So my mom was like, "I will get your tire fixed and then go." So I'm gonna make an appointment tomorrow to get my tire fixed. Hopefully, I can get it in there tomorrow at the latest, hopefully Wednesday. And then as soon as that's done, either Wednesday afternoon or Thursday or Friday, I am going up to that job agency thing. And I totally trust Heroes and Villains because he said he went up there and he said the same day they got him a job. And Heroes, you said you started within a day or two, right? You said you started within 2 days. And I was like, yes, that's what I need. I just want to start work ASAP. And yes, get back to working. Hero says, I dropped a new Stan Lee statue on Boxing Day. Make sure to check it out. Oh, dude, that sounds fantastic. Nice. Nice. Vision says, Black Moon Rising. I haven't seen it, though. Oh, but Visions, you said your dad had seen it. Okay, got it. I knew it was Black Moon something. That looks good. I mean, that really looks good. So, yeah. Let's see. Heroes and Villains says, today makes 6 years. I'm with my job, my friend. See? Then it must be a good job. Like, because I did all the calculations. In order for me to make my rent and pay all my other bills, I can't be doing these $14, $15, $16 a job. And LC said all those jobs are like $19 an hour, $18, $20 an hour. So, and me and Sam did the math, and he said, Fears, if you make anything $18 or up, you'll be able to make your rent. And I was like, okay, good. One less worry of the night. So, yeah. Well, I will definitely check out that Stan Lee statue. Anyway, so those are all the updates. I told you guys I'm back in Florida. On to the next topic. I just wanted to share a few good memories of me and my dad. There's 1,000 of them, but I just wanted to share a few. I can't see Joy Boy Pixel. I don't know who that is. I can't see it. If he's a new fan, definitely cannot see it, but welcome. Welcome. Anyway, that's topic number 2. I just wanted to share a few epic moments. I remember the first time me and my dad played catch. I was trying out for T-ball. I didn't really know how to catch the ball. My dad was a really good baseball player. He played in high school or college. I can't remember. He also did wrestling in high school. And he was like, no, John, you're doing it all wrong. He's like, you got to catch the ball this way. Taught me how to play catch. We would play catch. Not really as adults. We played a lot in grade school, a lot in middle school. And then when I got to high school, I didn't play baseball. I wanted to try some different sports. So that's when the catching stopped. But we did play catch a lot, middle school and elementary school. But I remember playing ball with my dad. That was awesome. And then whenever me and my dad, we got first place every single time except for 1 year. We got second place when I was in like Cub Scouts, Boy Scouts. My dad did all this because my dad's an Eagle Scout. I almost got to be an Eagle Scout. I was one away. Just you can be an Eagle. I mean, you can be a Boy Scout from 5 years old. 5 years old to 10 years old is Cub Scouts. Anything after when you hit 11, that's Boy Scouts. And then you have all the way until you're 18 years old to get your Eagle Scout. I almost got there. It goes Cub Scout, Boy Scout, Tenderfoot, Heart, Life, and then Eagle Scout. So I got to Life. So I was a couple matches away. But anytime I did the Pinewood Derby cars, those races, we got first every single time because my dad knew how to make them really good. Me and my dad would sit down with a piece of paper and a pencil. We would design it. I would paint it with my dad. We would sand it down, make it look really cool. Only 1 year. There's 1 year. It was like first place, first place, first place, first place. And then 1 year we got second place. One guy just did a little bit better than us. And I was like, damn. But that's pretty good. Every year, first place, except for 1 year. Not too shabby. Definitely when we went to England, just those trips, it's half fun and half sad because a lot of the time my dad was taking the video or taking the photos, so he wasn't in a lot of photos. The only time my dad are in photos is when my dad would ask a stranger, "Hey, do you mind taking a picture with all of me and my family?" Or sometimes he would hand the camera or the video camera off to my mom, and then he would jump in and get in the picture of the video with me and my brother or my grandma or whoever. So I wish he would have been in more photos, but all those England trips were epic, were amazing. And I've been to England. Let's see, my first trip was when I was 5. I'm 38 now. So between 5 years old and like 22, 23-ish, because I haven't went since my cousin's wedding, and that was after film school in 2011. I've probably went to England 25, 26 times in my life. Every time has been fun, epic, amazing. So I told my British family, because some of my British family flew down for the funeral. I had some of my younger British cousins come. Then I had one of my British uncles come. Hadn't seen my little cousins, and they range from like 4 or 5 to 8. So four or five of the little cousins came, and then my uncle that's like 63, he came. So it was good to see all those guys. And I said, guys, I promise when Fears gets more time off of work, when Fears gets a better job, and I make some real big Benjamins, then I'm coming to visit all you guys. And I'll do a couple of vlogs in England. Because I think out of all my travels, I think there's only like 1 or 2 British vlogs on there. So I need to get some more British vlogs on there. Oh yeah. Anyway, just a few little memories of me and my dad. I'm trying to think if there's any. I'm trying to do the highlights. These are just some of my favorites. There's many. Probably when me, my dad, my brother, my grandma, the girl that I was dating with at the time, long time ago, we all went to a carnival, and I got to hit my dad in the dunk tank. They asked for a volunteer. My dad's like, what the hell? And he's like, I hope you're a good throw, John. I missed it 3 or 4 times. The last one I threw, hit it dead center. Boom, my dad went into the water. Pretty fun times. Classic dunk tank. So, anyway, those are all the memories that I want to share. I'll share some more in other streams. The last topic is got a lot of things to think about. So, I still don't know if I'm going to live here or move back. I'm trying to figure it out. If I get a job, then I'll re-sign my lease. If I can't get a job within 3 weeks to a month, I'm probably just going to go back to Missouri, and I'll figure it out. So that's one thing. I've been thinking a lot about my future, a lot about my career, a lot about family, a lot about girls, because Fears is not getting younger, man. I need to find a lady, and soon, because I want to have little ones. I want to be a dad and be just as cool of a dad as my dad was to me. You know, all the stuff that my dad taught me, I want to teach a little Fears. You know, take the reins. You know, keep the family legacy going. I hope it all works out. I really do. I really do. But one can only tell. We'll see. We'll see. I think that's a good place to stop. We've been going for about 49 minutes, and it's like 1:44 in the morning. If you guys got any questions, and real quick, I'm going to take a couple of questions because we are still going to do a Q&A. in a couple of weeks. So put down those. Let me grab my notebook over here. It's still over there. And write out real quick some questions because I think Tyler was asking. Oh no, it was Larry asking if I'm still going to do the Q&A. Yes, I still am going to do the Q&A. All right. Oh yeah. All right, let me just prepare here. All right, so ask those questions. So far, we've got these questions. Let me read them off. All right, so Pretend Story says, "Hey Fears, where in the hell is Sleepaway Camp?" Number 2, No Face says, "Name 3 people that are famous that you've met." Sharon asks, "Would you ever date a girl that's not a Christian?" No Face says, "Exact time and day of death. Would you want to know?" Exhumed Vision says 3 top moments in Queen Elizabeth's history. That's going to be a tough one to respond to because she's had so many epic moments. But I'll try and narrow it down to 3. Triple says, "Are you Johnny English?" Triple also says, "How do you feel about silent comedians?" No Face says, "Where were you on the 9/11 attack?" Exhumed Vision says, "How much Trek are you going to watch?" That's also going to be a funny one to answer. Let's see here. J-Man says, "If you could time travel to any point in history, future or past, where would you go and why?" Mercenary Man says, "If I took a Hollywood job offer, what kind of work would I want to do?" Apple asks, "What 3 wishes would you pick from the genie of the magic lamp?" Is it 3 wishes? I thought it was just 1. Oh no, it's 3 from Aladdin. That's right. Queen of YouTube says, "If you could call your younger self 20 years in the past, what would you say?" Oh God, Fears would say so much. "Have a backup plan, you stupid idiot. This film isn't going to work out." It's sad but true. But back then, I can do anything. Nothing's gonna stop me. You can't tell me anything. I'm gonna be a successful behind the scenes editor. I may act on the side and model and shit. Boy, was I wrong. But that's okay. I do it on the side now. I work on my passions on the side. So yeah. But I thought I was gonna be hot shit in Hollywood. But you know what? I'm kind of glad it didn't work out because Hollywood, there's so many fake assholes out there. Ugh. I would never want to live in Hollywood. Bung. So many fake idiots out there. Be yourself. Don't be faking. Be yourself. Now, Fears, I still would do a Hollywood job, but you got to be your own person. You got to be your own person. I wouldn't say no. If someone offered me a film job, I'd do it. If someone was like, "Hey, Fears, would you act in this movie?" Of course. I just wouldn't live in Hollywood. I would do it like how like Morgan Freeman. He owns a farm, I think like in Denver, Colorado somewhere. You live away from Hollywood. Because then the paparazzi wouldn't be going, ballistic on you. You know? All right. Isn't he a director, Visions? Harvey Weinstein? He's a director, right? Or he's a producer or something. I can't remember. What does he do? I forgot. Anyway, write those questions in the chat. Fears is ready to go. I need at least 3 questions. Yep, come on. Oh, that's a good one, Larry. What actor would you want to play you if a movie was made about your life? That's a good one. Excuse me. Ugh. He's a film producer. Yeah, I've heard of him. I think the better question is, why wouldn't I work for him? So yeah, why wouldn't I work for him? All right, so far we've got one question from Larry Tate. All right, let me write this one down. All right. So Larry Tate. What actor would play me in my bio movie? That's pretty much the same question. I just shortened it. I just Larry. I just wrote, what actor would play me in a bio movie or in my bio movie? All right. I need at least 2 more questions for tonight, and then I think Fear's going to end it. So get those thinking caps on and ask me 2 more questions. Either tomorrow or the next day when I do a stream. If I do it's with Sam, I'll bring my notebook with me, and we can write some questions after we play some video games. So I need some more questions. 2 more questions. Put them in the chat. Let me know. Let me know. And I think we're going to call it a night. And Fears is going to go take a nap. And get out of these clothes and I still got my shoes on, for Christ's sake. I haven't even took my shoes off. I kid you not, I set my bag down. I ate something real quick. Took a shower. Booyah, and then just sat down. So I've unpacked my bag a tiny bit, but not much. Oh, okay, Visions. Vision says, would you kiss a man for $1,000? Okay, Zoom Visions. Okay. Would you kiss a man for $1,000? Fair enough. That's a good question. Visions with that dark humor. Oh, yeah. By the way, Visions, I have not checked out your website, buddy, in 2 weeks. Before I go to bed, I'm going to watch Wheels of Terror, the trailer. I'm going to check out your website, buddy. Oh, yeah. Any new gems? Any new gems? I've got all the pins on my backpack. My backpack's right over here. Oh, yeah. All right. One more question for tonight, and then we're going to call it a night, guys. I need one more. Think hard. Get those creative juices flowing. It's not a bad movie. It was made for TV, I think. What, Wheels of Terror? Oh, where there's a will, there's a way. I don't care if it was made for TV. Fears will find it on Blu-ray, and it will be in my DVD collection someday. Someday. That's right. I just farted. It had to be done. It had to be done. I was holding in that fart. I thought I was going to make it until after the stream, and I was like, nope. Let's just let it flow. You guys can't smell it. It's pretty bad. I can smell it. And it's pretty hellacious. But it had to be done. I had to rip a good one. I had to rip a good fart. You know, I'm back in the man cave. There it is. See, now if I have a woman, you got to save those farts for the bathroom. You can't be farting, going ballistic, when the ladies, in the crib. So there it is. One more question, and then we're done. Get that creative juices a flowing, and ask Fears one more question. Larry and Visions are the only ones asking a question. Have somebody else ask a question. Let's hear. The Dream Giver says, hey, there's some really good jobs making $17 an hour. There is. LC told me about them, Dream Giver. That's right. So I'm going to go to that job agency, and I'm going to find something. I'm pretty much going to walk in there, dressed to impress, because now I've got a new suit. I'm just going to wear a different shirt. I'm going to wear a nice dress shirt with a shirt and tie with my suit coat, bring my resume, and I'm just going to be like, I need a job yesterday. What can you give me? What can you find? And I need to tell them that I need to make $17 or higher. And fingers crossed. All right, one more question. And have somebody else ask it for me. There's 6 people in here. Visions, Larry, you've been asking a lot, but somebody else ask something, I don't want the whole Q&A, I don't want the whole Q&A to be, Larry Tate and Visions. I don't see a link in the chat. I really don't. I'm not even kidding. I don't see a link. I see you telling me about the job over $100 a day, 8 hours a day, but I don't see a link. That's random. No linkage. No linkage, but cheers. All right. Ask one more question. I'm going to go take a whiz. When I come back, ask a question. Ask a question. So, yeah. That's right. Only mods. And Fears doesn't have a lot of mods. I think I have 0 mods because I take care of my own streams. Now, if I get more popular, then I'll have to appoint some mods. But for the most part, there's not too much trollage in Fears' chat. So, yeah. Yep. So, I'm going to go take a whiz. When I come back, I want to see some questions. Oh, never mind. Pixel just asked one. Pixel says, would you rather fight 1,000 1-foot tall soldiers or 1,000 foot horse? That's a good one. It's a really good one. Kind of a brain buster. You have 5K subscribers. Nice. I'm impressed. I'm getting there. Almost 3,000 on the main channel. Almost. Not there yet. Almost. 1,400 and something on the vlog channel. Surprisingly doing really well on the TikTok channel. 8,100 and something. So we're getting there. All right. Pixel L Protocol says, fight 1,000 1-foot tall horses or 1,000 foot or 1,000 foot horse. Definitely something to think about. Definitely a brain teaser, something that Fears has to think about, because I want a in-depth answer for Pixel Protocol. My buddy, I'll think about this. But let's be honest. Pixel, kind of far-fetched. There's no such thing as a 1,000 1-foot horse or the other one. So, but I will answer it nonetheless. The Dream Giver says, what is in your dreams? Okay. That's a good one. I'll put that. The Dream Giver. I'll put that down as your name. The Dream Giver. Are you saying what's in my dreams or what is your dreams? Probably, I'm going to reword it. You probably mean what's in your dreams. What's in your dreams? All right. Well, if anyone else has anything, let me know. Thanks. Tell us about your life. Okay, well, that's another one. So, the Dream Giver. Tell us about your life. Okay. I'm not writing that down. Do you dream of ghosts? Well, obviously not. Now you're just getting carried away. That's getting out of control. Be careful, buddy. You're almost getting a little weird. When you get a little weird, blockage starts happening. So tread lightly. Tread lightly. Tread lightly. All right. I got all the questions for tonight. I'll get some more tomorrow. Fears is tired. I'm going to bed. You guys sleep well. Look out for an epic gaming stream tomorrow, probably tomorrow nightage, depending on Sam. If not, you'll definitely see that interview where me and LC, because I edited that wall. It was supposed to go up last night, but I was so tired I finished editing it, and I said, "Oh, I'll either do it tonight or tomorrow." It's so late, I'll probably do it. I'll upload it sometime tomorrow. So yeah. Yeah, there's somebody pretending to meet me now. Funny. One Sonic owes me 40. This guy's gone. I don't know what he's on about. Pretty weird stuff, buddy. Pretty weird stuff. I don't know. You get a lot of random weirdos in the chat sometimes. No offense, but if they get two weird guys, they gotta go. I'll still answer his question though, because I wrote it down, but it was getting a little weird. It was getting a little weird. I don't know. Visions. See, Visions I would never block because he's got dark humor, but it's hilarious. That Eric guy and the life of the Dream Giver, whatever his name was, it was just kind of cringe and it was kind of freaking me out. Just a little bit. All right, I'm taking off, guys. Fears loves you. Fears cares about you. The loyal fans. Everybody else I don't care about. All right. Are the trolls. I care about people. I just don't care about the trolls. All right. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And Fears, we'll see you next time. I will see you next time. See you later. Alligator. Don't forget to subscribe to my TikTok. And you guys are the best. You guys are the best. You guys are epic. You guys are amazing. And this is Fears, signing off. Peace.